Hi, today we're going to make my version of some quick fish tacos using sea bass. First I'm going to add some avocado oil. Extra virgin olive oil is perfectly fine too. I switch out the two pretty often. Next I'm going to add some sweet peppers. I often just cut them up with scissors right over the skillet. It just saves me a little cleanup time later, so I'm not using a knife and a cutting board. Sometimes I will use different color peppers or even green peppers. Just stir everything together. And I've made this dish with other types of fish also. It seems to be pretty good with any of them. I just added some oregano and paprika and a little cumin. And a little pink Himalayan salt. Just cook the peppers to your preference. I like them a little tender. If you prefer them crunchy, you don't have to cook it near as long as I did. I'm adding to the plate some seasonings for the fish. I'm going to use the pink Himalayan salt again, paprika, the cumin again also. Just add any herbs and spices that you prefer. I often change out my spices and herbs pretty often so I can just have a variety of flavors, even though I'm eating very similar foods. Checking to see if the pan is hot. I had turned it up because now we're going to cook the fish. I'm going to add the avocado oil. Let it sit for a minute till it gets hot. Next, I'm going to add the fish to the plate that has the seasonings on it, just trying to cover everything well with the seasonings. Then I go ahead and put it in a skillet. Just cook for a few minutes on both sides. I cook my sea bass until it reaches 145 degrees. Once I think the fish is done on that side, I'm going to flip it over and cook the other side. I'm going to add a little sliced red cabbage next. I don't cook mine very long. I like it to be a little crunchy. But if you prefer a softer texture, just cook it a little longer. And I'm going to add back to it my sweet peppers. I sliced one of my tomatoes from the garden really thin, and I'm not going to cook it long either, but I just wanted to slightly warm it up to add a little flavor to my food. I think the fish is done, so I'm going to put it on my plate. I'm going to keep stirring and cooking slightly my vegetables. I'm just going to place it on the fish for now, and I'm going to get started with my flour tortillas. I call them flour tortillas, but they're actually almond flour tortillas. I get them in the refrigerated section of the store. It isn't often that I will eat any type of highly processed food or even lower processed food, but every once in a while I will eat these, and their ingredients are almond flour, tapioca starch, water, sea salt, and xanthan gum. So there's not a lot of ingredients in it, and for me, I feel it's okay to have every once in a while. It really gives a different texture to my food and allows me to have some tacos. And if you brown them slightly on both sides, I prefer that texture of them. If you go much longer, they're very crunchy and not pliable, and then they're harder to fold. But if you undercook them, to me they have a totally different texture and flavor that I'm not a big fan of. Next, I'm going to add cilantro to my tacos. I'm just going to watch my tortilla to see when it gets the doneness that I prefer on both sides, and I'm going to add some sea salt to it and oregano. See, now it's pretty pliable, but it's getting browned. And I probably added too much avocado oil to it because you can see it just sitting on it, but that's fine. It doesn't bother me. Now that my tortilla shell is done, I'm going to add it to a new plate. I'm going to put my fish and vegetables back in the skillet just for a second so I can kind of loosely cut up the fish, and then I'll assemble it back on the tortilla. My video stopped working towards the end, so you don't see the final part of the assembly, but I do have a picture of it at the end. Thanks for watching.